Hello, RCrockin here, and today I finally got myself a Tier 8 premium tank. Now, this tank is known to be one of those tanks where noobs going down the tech tree line of the Americans, and they decide, oh, well, it's not America, but they don't want to grind Tier 4, and so they decide to get Super Pershing, and the tank that I've gotten, but that's not the reason I've gotten it. As you see, there is a discount on Tier 8 premium tanks, and the reason why is because of an event. Whenever World of Tanks has an event, what they do is they have like a special garage, such as this, and this one is kind of like a combined warships in the background, airfield to the right, and then there's the garage. And these are all Tier 10 tanks that I do not have. But now, with a Tier 8 Premium, I have the ability to get these Tier 10 tanks. Now, for those of you who don't know what premiums are in World of Tanks, premiums are basically the money makers of World of Tanks. You don't need to have specially trained crews to drive them. And as you can see, this is actually my M46 Patton crew. And there'd be two planes flying by. Those are 109s. Yeah. And the reason why Tier 8 premiums are so special, or so popular, is because they have the most money-making potential. And that is why they are so expensive, because basically with Tier 8 premium, you can pretty much grind your way to anything in World of Tanks, money-wise. So I could buy the Jackson right now, but I'm not buying the Jackson, because I am saving up for the M48 Patton, which is 1 million credits off. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys a video of my first Tier 10. And this is actually my first Tier 8 premium. I have a few other premiums. I have a... let's see if I can... Can I make it only premium vehicles? No. So I have a Panther M10, which is a Tier 7 premium. What in the world's that? Oh. That's a P400. And I have a Churchill Free. And if you log in today, during the event, you'll actually get a T-key. Now, this video is not about the T-key, but all I can say about it is, it's so cute! It's adorable! You can fit this thing inside an SU-152. Quite literally. Or if you really want to, KV-2's turret can fit it. Anyway. So, onto the gameplay. I'm gonna put this into details. The T26E4 Super Pershing is basically, it's a Pershing, 101mm of armor, 300mm on the gun mantlet, with an added 75mm, which I believe is how thick this is. It might be 100. And it also has spaced armor, so it is heat resistant, meaning if someone fires a high explosive anti-tank shell, that means that it will bounce and create shrapnel, and that will just bounce off. It won't go through. But an AP shell could go through, but that means it has to have, hit my mic there, enough penetration to penetrate this, and the turret side. So that's why spaced armor is a really good thing. It is very useful for decreasing the power of shells. And armor in this game is modeled very realistically. It's very balanced. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this into a battle. Alright, so we're back on Fisherman's Bay. Now, I honestly thought that they had removed this map, because I haven't seen this map in a very long time. But this is one of those maps where it's an old map, and you don't see a real point to it. I think the time that I started playing World of Tanks was when they last changed this map, which was when they added a town, or a little thing back here, back when I was a noob and I had a tier 7, I believe. There's a little town added here, and then a little rift. Now this is one of those tanks that has really good hold down because you have a really thick turret mantlet, and you have a really thick frontal armor, upper glacis and lower glacis. And that's very good top tier. And as you see, we have an E75 who is very rude, as you see in the chat bar. A WZ1114. That's a lot of ones for a... I always find that odd. A lot of your Chinese tanks have a lot of ones in them. I'm stuttering because of the tongue twister. They have tier 9 arty. Now this tank is slow. Don't expect to be breaking any speed records in it. I mean, if you're making a record of how slow you can go, I guess you could break a speed limit, but not really. I mean, I break my speed limit in my patent all the time. So basically what I've been doing today is I've been grinding and basically training my patent crew. Now what this tank does get is the Pershing's gun, which is a very good gun. Doesn't have bad pen, but doesn't have decent pen. It's a standard penetration, if you will. I got spotted there. Not sure what, but... Estimated shots. And I'm not really afraid to take estimated shots in my tanks. I mean, I have premium, so, you know, credits don't really matter to me. But when it comes to getting high tiers, tier 9 is as high as you're gonna go without having to buy a premium. So, and this is a very good premium. It's a big break from the American tank line, I feel. Because a lot of the American tanks, they just don't have armor. Now the Pershing actually does have armor. But the T20 and the E2 has armor. The E8 doesn't have armor. The Sherman, not really. I mean, it can have armor, but it's kind of temperamental. No, I have my fully trained crew, so that means I got a 6-second reload instead of an 8-second reload. And the 90mm, I believe, it's a 6-second reload because I have a gun rammer on it. Very recommended for this tank, you get a gun rammer, because this thing really relies on its DPM, since it is a medium tank. Like all medium tanks should rely on their DPM. So right now it looks like our team is pretty much stomping the other team. I mean, look at this. So this is a good change. Thank you, Ward Gaming. Or thank you, RNG, or... No, that's not RNG. What is it? MM, there we go. MM. I could never remember. RNG is the one that... Yeah. Anyway. IS-6. I got a shot in his side. Thank you. Oh, whoa, what happened there? I hit his drive wheels? I've hit drive wheels before. Oh my god, there's free heavies. There's a KV-5 coming around the corner, and oh dear, I'm being sandwiched. Chinese accuracy is helping me out. Alright, head on me then. There we go. Come on, you think you're so tough. WZ1114 is one of those tanks that has a very long reload. I need a bit of help here, guys. Come on. T34. You are really devoted. You're going to chase me out in front of a T34. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that devotion. I think I broke his gun at one point. Maybe we should place a HE shell. Oh, he missed. It's really hard to place my shots with this really laggy FPS. Finally. Reload in 3 seconds. He's gone. Now, American tanks were really good, point blank, so I wouldn't worry too much about the gun. The gun is actually pretty reliable. And that was a really, really easy game. Of course, I don't know what was going on with WZ. He made the wrong choice and went after me instead of finding himself some ground. He just kinda tried to bum rush and failed. Now I do have one replay in store, but I think I'm going to save that for background, because it wasn't a good game, but it wasn't a bad game. Now, looks like we did 800 damage. Kind of my average when it comes to low alpha damage guns. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another game, and I'll see you. Hello, and we're back. We are back on Prokhorovka. Oh my god, I'm going to get that right sometime on camera. I get it right when I'm not on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here because I found a really nice hold down position that I like. Where it's only revealing the top of my turret, and that's kind of what I like in this tank. I like to get my turret down, shake my turret around, make sure they can't hit my weak point. Now, if you're ever against this tank, I recommend that you hit it right here. This little tumor here, this is a huge weak spot. Right above that part. Not the front part where the boiler plates are mounted. Not the part where this is, right here. But the part where this stuff is. Because this is a 300 millimeters plus another 100 millimeters. And if you can't hit there in the gun machine. Or the gun machine. There's a machine with gun. The machine gun. Alright, where that's mounted. He's backing off. And you gotta be careful of artillery in this tank because you got a big engine deck and you're very slow. So you're a very tasty target for any artillery of any sorts. It's a VKD. There's a KV-5 back there, but I don't think he has a shot. Nope, VKD is backing off. Hey, my sixth sense has finally worked. Yay! That'll be useful in my patent next time. What the hell? Oh, he pinned the side of my turret. There is a guy right there. Let my team know there's a tank destroyer camping that area. Fire there. Oh, their scout's dead. Why did I do that? You do not like me. They just keep. Why do I need to fall back? Oh wait, the heavies are coming. Da, 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 da. Oh god, where's my view? There we go. Wait for the heavies to catch up. Ba 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 da 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 da. Now the KV-5 is another premium heavy tank. Or this isn't a heavy tank, but it plays a lot like a heavy tank. So don't expect to be fast in this thing. If you're a heavy tank player, you'll like this tank. I'm a medium tank player, and it's quite satisfying to bounce now and then, and it just... You don't often get that feeling when you're in medium tanks, so... I feel quite special for having thick armor. See where he shot me? That's the weak point. Right there. That's where he shot me. That was his live action. if you encounter a KV-5 and you don't know what to do, shoot it in the front. There's like a little R2-D2 as people call it. It's like kind of one of those small concrete bunkers, but it's made of steel and it's not actually a weak point at all. It's just really flat compared to the rest of a KV-5. And that's why it's just so good. Often there's a tank destroyer camping back there, so give him a warning shot. Go ahead and push up. And he's dead. I think I missed that shot. American tanks were good for firing on the move at one point, but not anymore. And that is what hit me in the side of the turret. Notice how I aimed at the side there. You don't want to aim at the fronts of this tank. Aim at the sides, because American armor is very thin in the sides. Looks like he stopped moving. What I'm afraid of is there's going to be an RCrockin who's going to rack me or something. That's not going to be very fun or fantastic. There's a 1S I can take out. I think it's safe to move up now, though. Very safe. 100's taking a pot shot. And that's exactly what I thought would happen. Exactly what I thought would happen. To be an RHM who's cheeky shot, thinks, oh, cheap kill. Yeah. And that's really how they all end up, isn't it? Cheap kill, easy take, yeah. So I'm not going to bother you guys, because you probably don't want to watch other people play the tanks. If you came here to watch this, then thank you for watching, I guess. Now I'm gonna go ahead and include another clip. If I don't include another clip and I haven't reached my time limit, then I'll be in the garage and say goodbye there. So let's go ahead and get another game. If not, I'll see you guys in the garage. Hello, and we're back. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. Want to stay under 20 minutes for this time, and I did the math. It's somewhere around the ballpark of 16 minutes. So yeah, that's what I think of the Super Pershing. I really do enjoy it. It is a fun tank that certainly is a great break from the American mediums. Yeah, it's got mobility, but it doesn't really have speed on its, side. So don't expect to be fast in this tank. That's something I would like to say. Now, for equipment, I would definitely say vents and the gun rammer just to increase your crew I forgot what I was going to say. Your cruise. This is what happens when I don't take my medicine. So vents to increase your. God damn, I can't. I'm trying to think of what to say. Anyways, vents to increase your cruise skills. There we go. Your cruise training time, I should say. You're just trying to find words for that. Anyway. And a medium tank gun rammer for the 90mm, which is a very good little gun. Give it a very fast reload. 6 seconds, that's an insane reload. So, this has been RCrockin. I hope you did enjoy my video. If you did enjoy my video, please click one of the annotations. One will take you to my channel, one will subscribe you to my channel. And I will see you next time.